Hey everybody, this is Richard Noto. I am a Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, and Florida licensed notary public located in Winter Garden, Florida with loan signing agent certifications and a whole bunch more. So today I do want to talk to you about a little update because I did say I was going to update in about 2 weeks or so, make another video, but things have changed pretty fast as the housing market is also starting to adapt to the current situation along with everybody else. So again, if you have been affected by this and you have experienced losses, you do have my sympathy. It's a horrible thing. The situation is just a real mess, but hopefully things are going to start to calm down. I have been noticing people are really using those masks and keeping the space now. So it's taken some time, but I think it's finally starting to sink in. So let's get started. The first thing again is, as always, is to get a pre-approval. That's something that you really want to do before you even start looking, because you need to know how much the bank is really going to lend you, not how much you think that the bank would lend, because it's very different. So currently now the builders are running by appointment, but the last time I updated this, which I think was maybe like a week ago now, it was about half of them, but right now I would say it's probably most of them. And there might be a person or two hanging out in an office somewhere, but typically it's going to be by appointment everywhere. So please do contact me so I can schedule the appointments for you and to set it up. And again, I always try to choose the salespeople that are the easiest to work with at the home builders, because the experience should really be no pressure for you, because you have so much to think about in the process. So you shouldn't be hounded by high pressure sales. But as of right now, just to jump back to that, pretty much most of the builders at this point, you have to have an appointment to take a look at the models and to have a sit down with them. Number 3, still building. I haven't seen any changes with that. The contractors are still working on the homes. Could it change? I guess potentially if the virus really got really bad, where the people that work outdoors now can't do it anymore. Number 4, inventory deals. Now, this is something that I was speculating about a month or more ago now, because there always is inventory deals, and it's typically the way to get a home for the cheapest possible. But inventory homes are a little bit more complicated because it's not going to have everything that you would want, most likely. It might not be the right location. It might have the kitchen colors or style that you want. The floor might be rugs instead of tile, or maybe the tile is square instead of rectangle. Whatever it is, it might not be 100% right for you. So it can take a little bit more time to find someone an inventory home. But if you are looking for the cheapest deal, now is a great time to start looking, because a lot of these deals are here, and the inventory homes have to have everything that you want as well. So again, it can be a bit tricky. But right now, what it is you typically have to close on these inventory homes within 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So again, if you are looking for an inventory home, please do reach out, contact me so we could come up with a strategy, because purchasing a home, there is a strategy to this. It can be as simple as just running into the builder alone and just sign, buy. The builder's happy, and then, somewhere down the road you realize that you made a mistake. So, don't feed yourselves to the lions. This is it's a free service as well. I do get paid from the home builder, so it doesn't even cost you anything. But that's your time frame right now on these inventory homes. The mortgage rates are still low. They're still somewhere in the 3s. I think they were like 3.5% again. But that's something that you could always take a look at online, or you could contact a mortgage lender of your choice when you get your pre-approval and find out exactly what the current rates are. Start planning now. As always, if you're thinking about purchasing a home, you should always start planning as soon as possible. Another thing is that if you do have a mortgage and you feel like you can't pay it at this point because you have lost your job, you filed for unemployment, maybe you're self-employed and you filed for some of the Small Business Association loans that are out there, the SBA, the emergency relief, all these things that the government has, which is probably going to take weeks and weeks before anybody sees any of that money, just because of the amount of people filing. But just here's something simple and quick. If you have not already, log into your lender, the bank that has your mortgage, whoever it is, because right there is sometimes as simple as 2 clicks and now your mortgage is on hold for a few months. So typically most of these loans that are on hold, but these loans are still collecting interest, but you're not going to be charged a late fee, and it's not going to go to your credit score and take a hit saying for non-payment, because it's just an agreement that the bank is saying, okay, you know, your mortgage is now on hold where you don't have to pay it for so many weeks, so many months, whatever it is. Credit cards are doing stuff like that now. Car payments, car loans. So a simple first step again is just to log into whoever has your car loan, your credit card, your whatever, and look around on the website. It might be right there. If not, send them an email, preferably in one of those online portals that they have, because you know that's really a guarantee that they're going to see it. Most of these the phone calls right now, calling these places, it's just, you know, you're on hold for hours and nobody's answering. But, you know, again, it can't hurt to try. So if you don't see anything on the website, you know, send them an online message and explain your situation, that you want to postpone payments or whatever it is, and also make sure that you know the terms, just in case if at the end of the 3 months you owe them 3 months right there right away, you know, you could still at least, you know, try to save up for it if possible. So I hope that this video was helpful. Now another thing I do want to point out, as always, is, you know, head over to my website, wintergardennew.com. There's a ton of information over here. The main page has quite a few things. I did add some of my, because sometimes I get asked, you know, what are the certifications I mentioned. Here's some right here. You could zoom in right there, some of the other certifications I have in addition. I did put some information on the main page again, like a little crop of a home builder's sales contract, which tells you that the sales team is not working for you, you know, not representing you. Also, it explains the payment. Okay, so you pay the price of your home, the incentives, all that stuff is not affected by your realtor's payment, because they pay it separately. It's a whole different thing. Another thing I do want to point out over here is, if you go to YouTube, I do have these playlists going, and there's one thing that you could check out in particular is I have this one called the Real Estate Help Videos for Home Buyers and Home Sellers. It's right here, and it's basically me sitting here all boring, talking to you about things that are totally boring. It's not exciting like those model home videos, and I'm being a little sarcastic when I say this. But, you know, most people just like looking at model home videos, and you know, they don't have interest in you know, stuff like this because they're not purchasing a home. So for you, this would just be like, just stay away. But if you are thinking about purchasing a home, then this is really excellent, and you know, it's great for you to check out. So again, hopefully you found this all helpful. You know, don't hesitate to reach out and contact me so we could form a strategy, and I could try to help to keep you away from the pitfalls that is involved with purchasing a new home. Yes, it's exciting. Yes, it's fun. But you know, you could also end up in a situation. So don't hesitate to reach out and contact me first, and please stay safe. Thank you for watching.